and it seems like he finally caught us. There are some people sitting in the toilet with ghosts. It's all strange, of course, but okay. Boom! Oh yes, we definitely defeated him, thanks to the bazooka. Ah, no, not this! It looks like we are in prison. Tails, wake up! Look where we are. It looks like our guard is some kind of monster or ghost. Oh no, not this. It looks like we really are in prison, and it seems today we'll be running away not just from a guard, but from a ghost guard. Okay, I think you and I can handle it. Let's get out of here quickly. Look, it seems like this is our first test, and so it looks like some kind of parkour. I even think that this is really some kind of parkour, but still, as I understand it, it's easy, because we can easily do it. Let's pass. I wonder what will be waiting for us next. Well, so far I only see thorns through which we must go, but it still can't even be called a test, because it's very simple. Because you see everything yourself, we get through it very easily. It looks like we are masters of escaping from prisons. Wow, that's a skeleton! Look, it seems this is the same ghost who guards this prison. Oh my god, how scary he is. I can't even look at him. He's really just terrible. Such a feeling that he just doesn't have legs. Or is that really so? Oh, and it seems that I forgot about the button. Okay, I'll press it, but still this ghost will cause us a lot of trouble today. Ha! And how he moves in general. It feels like he's just flying above the ground. Wow. And it seems like he finally caught us. Okay, but I believe that in any case, we will run away from here today. And by the way, I have an idea. I think that we need to call the ghost hunters so that they can deal with him. Otherwise, we really just have a ghost walking around here. But unfortunately, in this prison, I don't think that there will be ghost hunters. But still, let's hope that we will find them. I don't think there will be ghost hunters in this prison, but we'll still hope for it, because we really need them. There's a job for them. They need to take care of this zombie. Wow. And by the way, look at the interior of this place. It's really creepy. For example, the pipes. They look like they're old, or what happened to them? Well, yes, the interior here is still strange, but okay, I think we'll call the washers later. Now it seems like we need to go to the toilet. Wow. Look, it seems that here we need to get out of the right toilet, and there are some other ghosts here. Or are these people sitting in the toilet? It's not clear. I think we need to get out of here quickly. Let's dig a hole for us with a shovel, and we'll finally escape from here. There are some people sitting in the toilet with ghosts. It's all strange, of course, but okay. These are still their personal affairs, not ours. If they run into ghosts like that, then let them rest with them. And we'll probably leave here with the help shovels and digging. I think we don't need to stay here. That's it. Forget about these toilets. We're already in parkour. Wow. And it seems that it's not entirely safe. You also see this lava, right? I don't think that we need to fall into it. It's better to let that ghost fall there. It will be more useful for him than for us. And where does the lava come from anyway? This is a prison after all. Wow. And still you need to be more careful on this bridge. Let's better try not to fall into the lava. Well, the first time I fell, it wasn't very fun. I would even say it was hot. But okay, now we have thorns here, and so it doesn't seem difficult. We can easily pass them. The main thing is not to fall on them and not even look on them. Otherwise, it will be scary. And so, what's here? Wow! Do you see this? It looks like there's some kind of huge path along which a huge ball is rolling. And yes, it's also fiery. I definitely didn't expect this from this prison. I think that we need to run away from here as quickly as possible because I don't want to be fried by this huge ball. Oh yes, Sonic. I think that we have nothing to do here, and there's definitely no point in lingering here. Let's better run away from here as quickly as possible and move on to the next test. Whoa, look, who is it? It seems that this is some kind of another ghost. I don't think that he is too friendly. We should probably run away from him as quickly as possible. And we kind of need to pull the lever so that the gate opens. But it seems all the same. Now I'm definitely convinced that it's a ghost because it can pass through objects and huge beams. It's just not real. Unfortunately, this is true Tails, and he really goes through objects. I don't even know how to describe it. I'm honestly just shocked by this. To be honest, I'm already scared of this because they can essentially to pass through the walls, which means they just might suddenly appear somewhere and just catch us. But I still hope that this won't happen. And we will at least be able to fight them off because we seem to be a strong team and our spectators will definitely help us. I think that everything will be fine, and if we can defeat him at any moment, because they won't even be able to do anything. They're ghosts. If they pass through walls, that means they must pass through us, which means we won't harm anyone we'll get it, but I'm still not sure about it. Well, as a last resort, we'll call the ghost hunters. Maybe they'll help us. Wow, Tails, look, it seems I just drank some kind of super drink, and what's happening to me? It seems that I've become somehow super fast, and now I'm just flying at the speed of light. I think that's it. This is very good, because extra speed will never hurt us, especially in this prison from which we really want to get out. But we still need to learn to control ourselves at these speeds, because sometimes you can just fall into the abyss. And this is like, you yourself didn't understand very well. Well, the main thing is not to despair and always move on, because these ghosts can catch up with us at any moment. Well, yes. You still need to practice running at such speeds. I think it definitely won't be superfluous, because you can easily fall at such a speed. And this is not very good, because ghosts can really easily catch up with you, especially when you fell and are lying on the ground because you got caught on something. This is just an ideal moment for them. Although if I were them, I would be generally afraid of us. Because who knows what a hedgehog and a fox can do in prison? I'm talking about us, if anything. Okay, I understand you. Let's now digress a little and move on. It looks like we'll need a ladder to climb up, or rather into the ventilation. And so what should we do here if we look at this situation specifically? I think that you need to somehow place the ladder at the right angle and then make a high jump to definitely reach the exit. And it looks like everything is not as simple as it seemed to me. You still need to somehow choose a different place for the ladder. Look how it should be, you see, and everything worked out for us. As I said, everything is okay. Now we can go on our way, and so let's see what will happen next. It looks like something like a huge fan, which also blows in our direction. I think this is an easy test, because you can just jump and then the wind simply won't affect us. Wow! Tails! How did you even think of this? I had already forgotten about this method. Oh, and it seems like some kind of parkour has started here. How it irritates me. I just can't stand this parkour anymore. It really infuriates me, because this is too strange a test, because you just have to jump on some beams and that's it. Although it seems to me that I'm just going crazy. It seems to me that you're just going crazy, because this is a normal test, like this one, which we're stuck on now. It seems that we need to turn off all the valves so that the gas stops flowing through the pipes. Otherwise, you might just get burned by this hot gas, and then it will not be very pleasant for our skin. I think that all the same, those ghosts need to somehow cause trouble. For example, call them to this gas so that it boils them a little. Otherwise, they will relax too much. And so let's better stop dreaming and let's get through this quickly. Otherwise, these ghosts will really soon come to eat us and not to die from the gas. But still, the idea of frying the ghosts a little with gas is not bad. Okay, let's move on. And so what do you think will be waiting for us? Maybe some super mega cool boss? Or someone else? What do you think? Or is it already over and you can go home? Wow. It seems that we won't go home just yet. There is some kind of huge race located here, and also a couple of ghosts who are watching us. I think that they pass on all the information about us to other ghosts, so that they hurry to catch us. But that's all on this path. There is some kind of huge wind that simply carries us forward. This is very good, because this is exactly what we need, because we want to escape from here as quickly as possible. What is this? It seems that these are some kind of huge currents of wind. I think that they are helping us, but stop! Look! We just can't reach this ventilation. What should we do? Maybe we can somehow climb higher and jump so that the wind carries us a little higher. Or what should we do? If only we had claws like a cat, then if we could easily climb onto this ventilation and everything would be fine. I seem to be powerless here. But still, I think if we try for a long time, we succeed. I think that these winds are still not strong enough to lift us higher into the air, or so they bring them down little by little. This is some kind of horror. What bad luck. I think we need to somehow push back harder, or what? Wow, look, it seems we finally succeeded, that's it. It seems we did it. Now let's move on. What awaits us now? I think after this we are ready for anything. Wow, look quickly. It seems that this is some kind of boss. Yes, it is. This is the chef, the boss, but he is a ghost. What a horror. They even made the cook a ghost. What scoundrels. I think that only a bazooka will help us against this cook. After all, a bazooka is supposed to shoot something like a huge projectile? Yes? Or am I confusing something? Because this bazooka shoots rotten fruits and vegetables. But okay, I think it will work. The main thing is that we cause damage to this cook, and he can't reach us. I think it's possible. Consider that we defeated him. Boom! Oh yes, we definitely defeated him, thanks to the bazooka. Now we can move on. It seems like there's some kind of huge downward slope, but what's wrong with him? Is he covered in soap? Or is he smeared with ice? Why is it so slippery? And we were also accelerated to some enormous speeds. I think it's the mucus of these ghosts, or tears. They don't like the fact that we are running away from them, and that's why they cried here for a long time. Oh, look, it seems like these are some kind of huge lasers. I think it's better not to get caught by them, because you can be left without an arm or even a leg. Yes, it's better to somehow fly between them, or you can imagine that we are a ghost, and simply not notice these lasers. Although I don't think that this is a good idea, because we are still not ghosts after all, and I think the lasers will still cause us damage. But okay, that's another topic for my next fable. Let's see what awaits us next. Wow, it seems that here, we need to take one stick and use it to move through these platforms. I think that this will be much simpler and easier than taking 3 of these sticks at once, and yet this is still a fairly easy test. What do you think awaits us behind those gates? Do you think something is scary, or is there a prize for us? Are you seriously hoping for some kind of prize? I think that there will be some kind of horror there. Wow, look, it seems that just like I thought, there is some kind of super mega cool boss. And it seems that he is also a ghost. But okay, let's still not be afraid of him, despite to all his sizes. And I think that we will definitely defeat him without a doubt. Our subscribers will definitely help us with this. And since I understand we need to shoot only at his hands, since this is his weak point, in general it seems to me it's a little wrong to make the hands a weak point, but it doesn't matter. The main thing is to tear this robot to shreds so that there's nothing left after it. Wow, Tails! You saw how it was torn apart! It was really very cool. I even froze in the moment, but okay, let's move on. I think we need to get into the car and just get out of here quickly, because as I understand it, this was our final boss, whom we successfully defeated. I think that we will not meet him again. Firstly, because he is no longer in this world, and I think that, in principle, he can no longer be found in any world. Oh yes, it's just great that we defeated him. And it seems that there's a helicopter waiting for us up there for us to fly away from here. I still think that some kind of curse was placed on that prison, because no one would want to just do that, become a ghost. But we saved everyone here, and it's just wonderful. Now we can even call ourselves the saviors of this prison. But I don't want to stay here anymore, because the atmosphere here is not the most pleasant. And we also need to express gratitude to our subscribers who watched us and cheered for us. Thank you for your support. Without you, we definitely would not have done this. Thank you all, subscribe to the channel and like it, and also watch our other series of adventures.